Hey buddy, Junior 2000 here, coming at you with a rant on Night Swim, released by Blumhouse. Everybody knows it's Blumhouse, but I'm calling them Bumhouse after what I did to Mikey Myers. But yeah, I have seen some shitty movies this starting year. I saw Lift, which I'm not really reviewing that bullshit, but it's a shitty Kevin Hart movie with terrible acting. Just a generic ass heist movie. Like pretty much just a generic version of Italian Job, like really shitty version made by Netflix. And I also I also got to see like the only one good movie I saw this year was Thanksgiving. That's probably the only good shit I saw this year. But I saw Live, that was a piece of crap. That was just generic as fuck. And uh I also got to watch a non 2024 movie, and it's Gutter Balls, and that was a piece of fucking shit. But yeah, I also got to see this movie Night Swim, which I heard it was bad and shit. And yep, this movie is dull as hell. This is a boring ass movie. It's a snooze fest. This movie is just so boring. Nothing is good about Night Swim at all. It stars Wyatt Russell as one of the parents, and you guys know who Wyatt Russell is. He's the son of Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Those are his parents. Kurt Russell's son is Wyatt Russell. He's the lead character in this movie. He tries to save this movie, but you could tell he's sleepwalking. Like he probably just saw the script and thought the movie sucks. So he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna sleepwalking this motherfucker. And yeah, that's what he pretty much is. Like you could tell he just probably didn't give a crap about the script. He probably just got the money. That's it, and sleepwalk through this crappy ass movie. That's it. And of course, he was seen in other movies like Overlord, which that's a better movie than this crap. But Night Swim's about where one night in 1992, an Asian family that lived there before Wyatt Russell's family moves in. So it's like in the past, in 1992, this Asian family lives there, and then their Asian daughter sees her sick brother's little sailboat is flying in the water in the pool, so she wants to go get it. And then when she gets to go get it, something pulls her into the water, and then something demonic shows up and grabs her through like this black ink of shit or something. It looked like some. It looked like some ink of black shit. Like out. Like in Amityville Horror when the Lutz are trying to flush this crap, this black goo of shit coming out, and they say they even smells too, like it smells like the sewers. It looked like that, but like it was like spilled into the water, and that's like the substance of the demon, like this ghost demon that's catching this little Asian girl, and it took her away, and they think that she went missing, but it was just this demon that was in the pool that grabbed her, and that was it. You don't know where they gone because the ink shit goes away and it goes back as a pool. And then after that, you get the tile cart Night Swim, and now it's years later. Wyatt Russell and his family are moving in. Uh, I think I remember his wife, the actress that plays his wife. I think I remember seeing her as like she played a supporting character in the movie Unleashed with Jet Li and Morgan Freeman. That's a good movie. And her acting wasn't bad either. Like her acting and Wyatt Russell's acting, their acting wasn't bad, but I felt like they were just sleepwalking through this dull ass movie. Like pretty much this movie is just pretty much a shitty version of the Amityville Horror and Poltergeist. Pol- Poltergeist is a great movie. And Amityville Horror, I never understood the hate from it. Everybody thinks Amityville Horror is such a boring movie. I never understood. Amityville Horror scared the crap out of me. Even Poltergeist was a pretty scary movie too. But yeah, it's pretty much like a shitty version of those two movies. Like only for one part from Amityville Horror. Like the main thing of Amityville, why does it look like an Amityville movie? It's because instead of a haunted house, it's just a haunted pool. And then the Poltergeist, that part goes out with the ghost in the pool, and then it, like how the skeleton is in the pool with Joe, with Joe Beth Williams in the pool with the skeletons, and also on the other stuff when Poltergeist they get mad at the realtor. Why the fuck didn't you tell us it was buried under a burial ground? Similar way how they do this in this movie, they just copy and paste that part from Poltergeist. So it's like pretty much a shitty version of Poltergeist and Amityville Horror. And his Ryan Russell and his wife are going to move his family into this new house, and it's the same house that killed the little Asian girl that was in the pool with the demon. And of course, he has a kid. He has a son, and he has a daughter who's kind of like a brat in the movie, and just treating everybody like shit, like typical jackass teenagers that are rude to their parents, like fucking rude ass kids nowadays. Man, kids nowadays are fucking rude in movies that they write their characters in the movie. But on and on, they go on to find the pool. Why Russell's the one that finds the pool. He cleans it up. Him and his wife fix it up, and then they get the pool cleaned up and fixed in to be jumping in, take a dip, swim in the pool. But and of course, it slowly goes very, very slowly, boring pace. Nothing goes on for this movie. It's such a boring ass movie. Nothing even happens. I was just super, super bored of this movie. Nothing was good about it. It just felt dull throughout this movie. It felt like at least with Amityville Horror, it kept you creepy. It kept being creepy. It kept you being on edge. Like what the hell's going on? Poltergeist, it kept you on edge and it kept you guessing what's going on with this Poltergeist. That's what was great about those two movies. This movie is dull as shit. It's boring. Nothing is good about it. This movie just delivers boring pace. The pacing is crap in this movie. It's such a dull ass movie. And of course, the characters are going through the thinking like there's something evil in the pool. And of course, the daughter, she has her boyfriend over to have a skinny dip with them, and then they have that scene, which is seen in the trailer. That's probably the only thing I remember about this damn movie is the pool scene with the daughter being playing this Marco Polo shit with her boyfriend. That was a thing that was seen in the trailer before this movie came out. It was like the preview of it. She kept saying like Marco Polo, and then of course she gets attacked by the demon that pulls her into the water and then takes her into this abyss where the demon is located. It's like this dark portal abyss. And we get this look of the demon, and this demon looks like shit to me. It's full of CGI crap all over. The look of the demon looks crappy compared to like you've seen like demons in movies like in Insidious, the red demon. It doesn't look good as that demon in the movie. It doesn't even look good as the Pazuzu face that you see in The Exorcist. This demon face looks like crap. It looks like other dog shit that just smeared on a green screen face. It's just like it's supposed to be like a dead rotting face, but it just looks like shit. Like it just looked like dog shit smeared on a green screen face. It looks bad. Oh gosh, that was just bad. Like that's the look of the demon. It looks awful. And of course, she gets away with it. The girl gets away and tells her boyfriend. It freaks her out and it freaks them both out. So they go, and then she knows about it because I think the son also knows about the pool, and because he went by the pool and it freaks him out. So they're like the only ones that know about the pool, but they don't want to confess to their parents that this pool is cursed and it's creepy. There's something eerie about it. And then, one behold, they have guests that are coming over to have a pool party, and then one of them gets attacked by the pool. Where I think it was one of their neighbor friends that they get attacked, and even the Wyatt Russell character gets attacked. He also gets drowned. Like both of them get drowned and they get revived back, but they get all mad at them because they think it's their fault. And of course, the realtor is an asshole in the movie. She's just like trying to act like a smart ass, like trying to act like she didn't know about this. Because of course, at the end of the movie, she revealed that yes, there was a burial ground, but she didn't want to say nothing about it. She was just an asshole. Like, you know those typical movie realtors where they don't give a shit about telling you what happened here, what is the what's under the pool, what's around the area, nothing. They just wanted to sell you the house and then be an ass about it. Like, oh, thank you for the money in the house. Here's your house. Stupid ass character, in my opinion. And the characters don't really write much either. Like Wyatt Russell and his wife in the movie, they're trying to save the movie. Like their actings are not that bad. They're not the terrible part of the movie, but they try to save this movie. But this movie's just dull. It's uninteresting. The kids are not that really great in the movie at all. I kind of have problems with kids and actors nowadays in movies. That's the other thing I just had. Like a lot of these kid actors that I see in movies, they're just bad in my opinion. They're like Disney Channel kind of bad actors, kid actors in my opinion. But all in all, they encounter the demon at the end. They start noticing the history about it. The dad gets possessed, like how George Lutz gets possessed, and then he breaks out of it when they knock him out, like how George Lutz gets knocked out of his conscious. But on they notice the demon is still haunting the pool, and it wants to kill the family. But one leads to another. Wyatt Russell sacrifices himself, and he goes into the pool with the demon. The demon's like not showing its ugly CGI face, but it's this black liquid shit that's in the pool that's floating into the pool. Wyatt Russell dips into there and flies through that black shit, and it takes him away. And then the black goo shit that's flowing into the pool flows away. It disappears. So he got taken away by the demon. He made the demon go away for some fucking reason and save his family. It had no point. That shit had no point. It felt anticlimactic as hell. That didn't make any sense why that was such. Like, why was he sacrificing himself? Couldn't they just, like, I don't know, said fuck this place and just left? I don't know, because it didn't prove nothing at the end. It didn't do nothing at all. The pool wasn't scary. Like, they're trying to make, like, the pool was scary. To me, this was just like a shitty version of a Goosebumps episode. Like, this should have just been a Goosebumps episode. This was pretty much like something out of Goosebumps. Like, it looked like nothing out of a horror movie. This looked like a Goosebumps episode. A haunted pool. You know, like how like how in the Goosebumps shows they have like the haunted mask, the haunted car. That was the book that they never published to an episode. Um, I don't know if they have other haunted movies, other books they wrote with the word haunted, but I know they have the haunted mask, the haunted mask two. They have the haunted car, but yeah, it's pretty much like the haunted pool that's in this movie, like the haunted swimming pool. Like a shitty. It's like this should have been like a Goosebumps episode. This didn't feel like a full length movie. But yeah, this movie just ends very stupid. like the character couldn't just leave with his family, so he sacrificed himself to get taken away by the demon. That was it. Then they drained the water out, and then they remember their dad with seeing archive footage, and one leads to another. The stupid movie ends like that, where they're talking to each other, and boom, night swim, and that's how the stupid movie ends. This movie was just boring, dull as hell. There was nothing good about this movie at all. I personally was not caring about this movie. I was just like there, just dumbfounded, just bored out of my mind. And of course, Blumhouse made another disaster movie that after they made that that after they made that awful Exorcist Believers crap. I I don't think Exorcist Believers is worse than Halloween Ends, but I still think the movie sucks. Exorcist Believers still, in my opinion, sucks. And yeah, yeah, Bumhouse came out with another boring ass movie. Nice One was boring. I didn't care. I don't really care about spoiling this movie. To me, if it's a bad movie, this movie is just gonna be a rant. And I'll just, if it's a boring or bad movie, I just say fuck it. I'm gonna spoil the end of the movie. But yeah, Nice One's a boring ass movie from this year so far. Hit the like, subscribe, folks, and take care, folks. Bye bye.